Mike Ham joins us for our greetings from the Garden State segment this morning here on Jersey Magazine. And well, this is something, Mike, I didn't think we would ever talk about, and that's foot golf.
Yes, foot golf. So in the vein of soccer, which
Hmm.
we've obviously talked quite a bit about, but just I think even on both sides of the spectrum, from the golf side of the spectrum and the soccer side of the spectrum, I think it's just a more accessible game for everybody. Like if you don't have the stamina, maybe like someone like myself to play a full game of soccer or even a full round of golf, for being totally honest, or maybe like the skill to actually like play golf. This is just like a great way to kind of try something different and get involved, get active and all that as well.
I guess anybody can kick a ball when you get down to it, but there is some skill involved in this. It's played on a golf course. I can't believe how much I've learned about foot golf already.
That's what we do here. I come here to teach you things that maybe you didn't know about, I guess.
And there were a number of courses in the area. They're done on a golf course. I think there are two, maybe three that I'm aware of that are
Yeah.
actually set up for foot golf, and it's played very, very similar to the way you would actually play golf, which I find to be an incredibly frustrating sport, if not
Uh,
addictive at the same time.
yes, yeah. It's like you could have 118 bad shots, but like you had two good ones and you're feeling great and you're going to come back the next day. But this is just like I said, like a little bit more approachable, like a little more accessible. Like you said, golf clubs, they're expensive. A soccer ball, pretty inexpensive when you really kind of put it in the grand scheme of things. It's a lot harder to lose those balls as well, which we've all been there. But like this whole thing is kind of just built around the fact that like it is an accessible game for people. Zach had put together this whole program for Every Kick Counts. Particularly when they ran the event, the players were players with special needs. So it was very approachable, easy to kind of handle game for them. And I think they did a great job, kind of putting that all together.
And the Zach you're referring to is Zack Darby, who I believe is from the Freehold area. And this is connected with New Jersey youth soccer and a foot golf event that they have coming up that just is amazing when you think about this whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, we've actually done a bunch of stuff with New Jersey Youth Soccer. We had Zach's father, Evan, who's the CEO of New Jersey Youth Soccer, on earlier this year for their soccer awards banquet. And I met Zach briefly, and he was talking about how he met his friend Jack, who he has special needs. I forget. I'm not going to say what, but I because I escapes me and I want to be disrespectful. But they got to know each other. They became friends. Then Zach basically set up this foundation all on his own to help support research and everything, which I think is great and just kind of shows the really like I think the power that sports has, to be able to kind of like we talk about food, we talk about sports, we talk about all these kind of things that whether it's any kind of differences you have with someone, those are kind of just mitigated if there is some common ground in something like that, and for Zach to find common ground with Jake and to be able to make some friends there and then have that friendship mean so much to him to actually go ahead and take the next step and the initiative to put something like Every Kick Counts together. I think it's really unbelievable, and I'm very it's nice, it's great to see, and I'm excited to chat with Zach about it and see what he has to say.
We've kind of talked about this before, but the life lessons learned in sport go beyond whatever particular sport that you're playing and can be used over and over again. As you get older, you enter the business world, you have to interact with different people, the ability for teamwork, working with people that you may not necessarily like, but there's
Yep.
a common goal and you find a way to figure it out. Those life lessons are invaluable.
Oh, for sure. I mean, the ultimate goal for everything, whether it's a family situation, a work situation, a sports situation, everything is like rowing the boat. I always use this analogy. I used to use it when I coached a lot, but like rowing the boat in the same direction. Like if you have one person who's like going the wrong way or trying to steer you or not paddling, the boat doesn't go the right way. So I think like sports in particular, they definitely teach you that. I would say across really any sport. There's some sports that are more geared towards team, and then some sports that are more geared towards individual stuff. But I do think that even I don't know, you look at regular golf, like you look at professional golf, there's a caddy, there's a swing coach, there's everything, and the obviously the player as well, and then how he interacts with his, opponents and all that. And I think there's so much to be gained from that, and to be able to find something like a foot golf that is approachable to really anyone. If you can walk and at least just kick the ball forward, you can play this game. So it is as accessible as a game as you could possibly have, then, and I think that it just fits this really well.
And I know, though, that as big as the hole is in foot golf, I would definitely find a way to miss it. I
Oh,
can
I'd be
guarantee
free
you
putting
that.
all day.
Oh, before we go,
Yeah.
now that Yogi has been acclimated and introduced to the family officially, has
Yep.
Yogi taken over?
No, he definitely hasn't taken over, but his attitude has changed. He was all, like lovey-dovey, and then now he's like, I'm good now. Like I'm in. I'm just kidding. He honestly, I think since we officially adopted him, he's been even more just like chill and affectionate. And I just think that comes with just being comfortable around us and all that
Hmm.
as well. I did have to yell at him when I got home because he was doing something bad when I walked in the door. But that's neither here nor there. He's still a puppy. He's still 6 months old, but he's doing great. He's very happy. We're all happy. So Yogi, dog number two.
Foot golf, New Jersey youth soccer, and Yogi all
That's right.
together. And you can check all of the stuff that Mike does out online at greetingsfromthegardenstate.com. Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Jim.